Okay, this video is going to serve two purposes. One, I want to show my customer that we took his throttle cable apart and we're sending these pieces off for re-chrome. We're not going to send this little bit for re-chrome because it doesn't come off the cable. It's made into the cable. This part's hidden, and we'd have to send the whole cable and take a chance on getting the whole cable damaged in order to get this little bit chrome. So we're not sending this unless Dennis, you want us to go ahead and send it. We can do that. Okay. So the second purpose for the video is a lot of people have had the aircraft throttle on their boats and the throttle failed. And they've bypassed it. They've got some other kind of throttle mechanism, and they might really want to go back. I know I've got a customer in California that would really like to go back to the aircraft throttle and use it again. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to repair. So first of all, on this other end, for our customer, Dennis, this was the Rube Goldberg throttle cable holding mechanism that was on your throttle cable. So that we're going to throw away, and we're going to do it right when we put it back in. So everybody, this is the end of your throttle cable. It usually goes up into a piece of brass that's got some set screws in it and Allen head set screws, and you just crimp the Allen head set screws against this, and you can pull that off the end very easily. Some are crimped on. This one's going to be set screws in the future. So now to make your cable work again, this thing was stiff, it almost wouldn't work at all. So to make your cable work again, believe it or not, this guy just pulls out. So you just pull your cable out. This is the scary part, but remember, your cable's not working now, so you really can't tear it up, can you? All right, then take some PB Blaster or WD-40 or any other kind of cleaner, electrical contact cleaner, any kind of cleaner, and spray it on a rag and clean all of the years and years of gunk that have accumulated in here. This is just a spiral wound wire. It's not sealed off in any way, so all of the bilge gunk that was in your boat has managed to get in here and harden. So clean it off as you go, and get you some lithium grease. This this is the same grease that people use on fishing rods, and but anyway, it's called white grease, lithium grease. Anyway, so then the very first thing that you might have trouble with is getting this guy to go in the cable. You got to kind of hold your mouth right, make sure your cable's straight, and it'll go in. And so then as you go, you're cleaning with one hand, and you're putting grease on with the other hand. And you can do this, you'll have to do it, I've done this over the 25 to 30 years I've owned my Chris Craft Capri, my 1960. I've done this probably 3 or 4 times. It's kind of scary each time, but there's really nothing to be scared of if you consider the fact that it wasn't working to begin with. So you just get this, I forgot to slather up a section, you get this guy all slathered up. The straighter your cable, the easier this is going to be. You might even get a second person to hold the other end of the cable. Sometimes that's necessary. I just went over the, and I've already lubed this. I've had this in and out a couple of times already. First, just to prove we could do it again with this cable. And secondly, to get some of the chrome parts off. Apologize for the noise you hear in the background. That's we're replanking the bottom of alignment. Okay, and I'm going to have a second person pull the end of the cable. Maybe you can pull the end of the cable and hold the camera at the same. Good. All right. So, and in we go. A little more lube, and we are at the. Our cable's now in, and we have an operating throttle again. Works very easily. That's how you revive your old aircraft throttle. You can either revive your old one or send me about $1,000 and I'll make you a copy with modern materials. I bet you want to get your, I bet you with $5 worth of grease is your choice. All right, have fun. Hope this is enjoyable and helpful to somebody.